What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode number 62 now of the My Player City. Of course, we are currently the Manchester City striker. If you've been watching the series, you'll know all about how we are currently getting on. I want to say quickly, guys, we've had some, well, I guess mixed emotions at the moment in terms of our difficulty level, because some of you guys saying professional's too easy, other people saying that legendary's, the games are too boring on legendary. So I think for this episode, we're going to go on world class. We're going to see if that makes the episode any more interesting. But for you guys saying it's too easy, the problem is, if I go legendary, the games get extremely boring sometimes. We end up either with 1-0 wins or nil draws. So yeah, that's kind of why I've been doing it the way I have been doing, switching between professional and legendary, depending on, sort of how the episodes are going and stuff. But today's episode, we'll play it in world class. We'll see if that makes a difference, guys. We've got the first game coming up here against Leicester. We need 3 points. If I show you the table right now, we are currently sat 2 points behind Chelsea. So that is how the table currently looks. As I say, we're doing pretty well, but a fair few draws in there mixed with 12 victories along the line here, and we've only conceded 5 goals, whereas we've scored 29 so far, which is extremely good as well. So Chelsea currently topping the table. In terms of the player, stats, though, we are currently topping the goal scorers list. 20 league goals for ourselves so far, and that is absolutely outstanding when you consider we've only played 18 league games. So that's pretty good. In fact, no, I think we played less than 18, because us ourselves weren't being involved in 18 league games. So we've actually been involved in 15 league games. So 20 goals, 2 assists in 15 league games. Extremely good so far. But let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's go. First game coming up against Leicester here at the Etihad. I'm intrigued to see how we get on in this one. Alright, guys, we're going to take a look at the Leicester City lineup as well. As I always do, I show you once we are, in fact, in game. Here is the Leicester lineup. Selke up front with Slimani. Gray, Mendy, Drinkwater, and O'Brien make up a midfield 4, and Schlupp, Rakicki, Amati and Gilbert make up the back 4 with Zila in between the sticks. So I'm not quite sure that that's a very good Leicester team. But still, regardless, I can't really take anything on paper right now because it could surprise us, Southampton certainly did that. We were on top for the majority of that one in the second half, and we ended up losing it 1-0. So let's hope we don't have a similar situation here. But guys, first game of today's episode, looking to pick up 3 points. Fernando, nice ball through the gap. There it is. Oh, good stop from the keeper. Can't win the header on the edge of the area either. That was actually a great, piece of play up until the finish. Good stop from the keeper in the end. But I tell you what, I almost managed to get the head on that one on the rebound there, but he didn't manage to do it there. But we are coming forward. I think that's Pjanic on the ball, actually. He gives it off to Delph. Delph now with it. Out wide looking for Entep. Not going to find him with that pass. Actually, he does. That's brilliant. And the cross, actually, was pretty good. I just didn't read it. Delph through the gap. Nice ball through. I've got the touch off as well. What a save that is. Rebounded header comes back. Oh, my word. What a good stop that was. Leicester City goalkeeper with a fine stop. I think it's Zila with a great save there to deny us the opening goal of this one. Cross coming in, and Zila is there again. What a save from the Leicester keeper to deny us the opening goal of this one. 90th minute now, guys. We need to get the ball up the pitch because otherwise this is going to be game, and he's giving it away as Otamendi there. Not where you want to be doing that. And that's going to be pretty much it, guys. A 0-0 draw. Boring 0-0 draw as well. Nothing else happening in this one here. And unfortunately, it's been such a crap game to football to play. Actually, no, there you go. 90-minute whistle goes. 0-0 draw. That's what I'm talking about. We bump it up to world class. And I'll show you the match facts. There's been literally... What? Wait. There's not been 5 shots. There has not been 5 shots. I don't know where they've got these shot count from, but... Okay, I guess apparently there's been 5 shots, even though I can only count 2. 1 from us, 1 from Gundogan. I don't think I showed you in the replay or in the highlights, but honestly, guys, that's what I'm talking about. We ended up with a 0-0 ball draw in a game that could have been such a very interesting one. And in the end, it turned out it wasn't nothing. We're apparently picked for this game, guys, against Swansea, but there's no way I'm going to be playing this, and I'll show you why. Because our fitness is extremely low. In fact, no, screw it. We'll play it. Why not? There you go, guys. We've taken on Swansea. It's snowing, apparently. We're still on world class. I'm hoping we're going to have a better, more interesting game here. Even if we lose the game 2-0, just have an interesting game that's not a 1-0 boring win or boring draw or a 0-0 ball draw. Or, wait, I said 0-0 ball draw. I mean, a 1-0 boring loss or a 1-0 boring win or a 0-0 boring draw. That's what I meant to say. But hopefully we'll have a better game here. We're going into it. I'll show you the Swansea team once we're in game. Alright, like always, guys, showing you the team before we move into this first or second game even. And there it is. Borja Baston starts up front. Tolisso in behind him. Jack Cork, Labat as the 2 centre midfielders. Pardo and Makis as the wings. And Neil Taylor, Fernandez, Amat, Roberts as the back 4. Matthias in goal. So, very slow back 4. Hopefully he can exploit that and just have a better game in this one. Let's go, guys. Second game of the episode to try and build on a 0-0 boring draw for the first game. Strike comes in, beating away the corner ball. First shot, and it took 72 minutes. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean, guys. This is why I bump it down, because otherwise the games end up being like this. Cross coming into the area now. Someone get on the end of that. It's not going to be Raheem Sterling to get on the end of it. We get another corner out of it. Finally, it's taken 70 minutes, but we're finally getting some attacks going at the moment. Going to ask for this shot yet again. This time I'm going to play it there, short. Nope, that's not where I wanted it, but Fernando's going to pick up regardless. Try and whip in across again. Near post this time. Keeper comes out, collects. Yeah, this is what I mean, guys. Again, we're playing another game in which it's taken 70 minutes to finally have a shot, and it's only after I've taken it on from the edge of the area. Otherwise, nothing happens. This is what I'm talking about. If we bump it up difficulty-wise because it's too easy, the games get boring. I can't help my team playing, you know, sort of defensively well on professional. I guess if I'm running past people, it makes the series a bit unrealistic. But still, it's frustrating because, again, you guys are having another 0-0 ball draw unless Swansea can nick it in the final few minutes, which will be just, yeah, another just stupid, frustrating game. So I don't really know what to do, what you guys suggest. So I'm probably going to bump it down to professional for the last game just to, again, make it a little bit more interesting, have a couple of chances in the end, not take, you know, sort of a game and 70 minutes to have the first shot. So I guess we'll see what happens in the last 8 minutes. But so far, not good. And there you go, guys. Another 0-0 draw in this one. Definitely bumping it down to their professional after this. 2 games on world class, and both of them have been 0-0 draws. Again, I'll show you the match facts. There you go. There you go. Once again, we had basically a shot each. I mean, I honestly, guys, that's what I'm talking about. That's why. I don't see the point in playing it on world class or legendary if the game's going to be like that. You know, it makes the series more interesting having it on professional. Yes, it's a bit easier, but at least the games are more competitive and at least the games have more chances in them for you guys to watch. You've effectively just seen 2 games today, so far in the episode, that have had 0 shots effectively, barring, you know, maybe the odd chance. And I suppose it makes it a little bit realistic. But again, to have just 1 shot or 2 shots in a game for you guys to watch is simply not good enough, and it's not fun to play. So probably bumping it back down to professional for this one here, as we do take on. In fact, no, I'm not even going to play this FA Cup game. I'm going to sim it against Newcastle. I don't want to be playing this one here. We have got a game coming up against Stoke in the EFL Cup, which I think might be a semi-final, actually, because it is a 2-leg game here now. So we did, in fact, beat Newcastle by 2-1, and it is a semi-final at EFL Cup. So we are going to play the first leg here in this one. Again, going to bump it down to professional. Again, hopefully make the episode a bit more interesting, because right now it's been pretty boring. And, yeah, let's go, guys. Final game of the episode. Hopefully have a few more shots for you. Alright guys, final game of today's episode, and you can see I'm going to show you the Stoke City lineup before we go into this. There it is on your screen, a couple of big names in there still, Shaqiri, Allen, Bojan, Sobby at left mid as well, Shawcross of course at centre-back, and Butland between the sticks. Butland's not an easy keeper to beat, so it's going to take something special, and right now, today's episode, we haven't even found that many shots. So I'm hoping bumping it back down to professional, make the game a bit more interesting, and make it more enjoyable for me to play, and for you guys to watch. So let's go guys, already nicking the ball off Shawcross, and that's probably what you guys are on about it being slightly too easy, but you know what I mean? It's kind of like, otherwise, the games are so boring. Nice ball back from Sane. I'm in the area now. Got to pass on. There it is. Entep's got to finish that, and he does finish that. And that maybe has been already 6 minutes on the clock. And on professional difficulty, the first chance comes in. The first goal comes in. You see, I can see what you guys are saying on all sides of this, because professional is kind of slightly too easy. But then again, we have nothing on professional and world class and legendary, sorry, to really even give you guys any gameplay. So I think for now, I'll just keep it on professional, and occasionally, if it's getting to the point where you guys aren't enjoying that anymore, I want to see it, I guess, in a sense, a little bit more difficult, I'll have to bump it up. But for now, guys, I'm showing you already. The first chance comes in 7 minutes into the game. I don't know what to tell you guys otherwise, but yeah, regardless, guys, we take the lead here. Good start. Got a little pass back there to Pjanic. Back to Fernando. Back to Pjanic. Pjanic now on it. Gives it into Entep. Entep. Out to Fernando. Fernando back to Entep. This is nice football so far from us. Turning man on the edge of the area. Brilliantly done. Strike comes in. Good stop from Jack Butland. And 16 minutes on the clock. The England keeper's forced into a phenomenal save. Otherwise, that's 2-0 up. We are going to ask for this shot as well here as we go. Get it short. Ball into Entep. Entep on the edge of the area now. Does look back for me, and I've got it back as well. There is the pass on into the middle for Pjanic. Pjanic into a teammate, back to Sane, Sane with it. Leroy Sane through the middle, there it is. And Butland again with a very good stop. 19 minutes on the clock there. Butland once again coming up clutch for this Stoke City lineup. Otherwise, again, 2-0 up. Ball out wide to the left back. He's got it in a good position. Cross comes into near post. Entep's there. Wins the second header. Entep again. Oh my word, he's missed an open net. This is what I mean. We're already 25 minutes in. Had so many chances. Entep should be making that too. We should be leading possibly even by 3 goals here, but so far so good. We just need Stoke to start playing pretty well to give you guys a more interesting game in terms of them coming forward and being a bit more competitive. But as of right now, it's all us. Into the second half now, driving forward at this Stoke backline because I really want to try and get a chance for myself here. But I managed to get straight through the gap there, cross towards the back post. Pjanic on the edge of the area. No, doesn't quite fall for him. Good run, just Pjanic didn't quite get it under control when I was hoping he would. Going to try and hit this as well. Curling comes in. Oh my word, it's 2-0. There it is, 50 minutes on the clock. The curler effort from the edge of the area comes into play. And we lead by 2 here at the Stoke City Stadium, which is really, really weird, to be honest, because I don't particularly understand how, when it's on world class, the games go really boring, but then on professional, the AI just doesn't be competitive. I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, that's a world class strike there. Butland can't get near it. 2-0 up, cruising in this one. I'm hoping at least now Stoke will come and give it a go. Yeah, like I said, they've still got our second leg to fall back on if they do in fact need it, so at the end of the day, you know, if they need to fall back on a second leg and only lose 2-0 here, that is the one of the things that they can in fact try and do. But at the end of the day, if they lose by more, it won't work for them here. Sane going through now. There is the ball into Leroy Sane. He's got to finish the chance off here. He gives it off instead to me. I'm in the area, and it is 3. We have got the third goal of the game. Leroy Sane being unselfish, feeding the ball back to me in a better area than possibly he was in. And Jack Butland beaten for the second time in this game by me. Third time overall. And there you go, guys. Simple task. Once Sane led the ball back to me here. Jack Butland beaten again at the same corner we went in with our opener. And the England goalkeeper can't get his hands to it. 3-0 up. Looks as if this two-legged tie is over within the first leg. Pjanic through the gap now. There it is. Chance for a hat-trick here. Open at the body, and there it is. Hat-trick hero. 4-0 in the game for us. It was a simple task when I got put through by Pjanic. All you got to do is slot them home. We did that there. Stoke City 0, Manchester City 4. The tie's pretty much already over in the first leg. Unfortunately, Stoke City not good enough today, but I'll go back to my original point, you know. It's weird, because when we're playing professional, we seem to absolutely dominate. We go to world class and legendary. We don't even play in the game. We're not in the game. That's the weird bit. I can't understand it. So, yeah. But we'll see what you guys say in the comments below about the difficulty levels and stuff. And see which you guys prefer, having games in which we get 0-0 draws, or games in which where we, I guess, have chances and it's more enjoyable to watch. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. But 4-0 up, guys. Game's pretty much done, and the tie's pretty much done as well. Absolutely clattered Shawcross there. That's dangerous. 90 minutes on the clock. Butland going to take this free kick. That's going to wrap up the game, guys. There is the free kick from Butland. It will be flicked on by the Stoke man. Actually, there might be one chance for Stoke before the end of this whistle goes here. Bojan on the ball on the left. He gives it away to Stane, though, and that's it. 90 minutes on the clock. That's going to be it, guys. We are into the next leg with a 4-0 victory. Again, I don't know what to tell you guys. Professional, look how many chances we created in that game compared to the other two. I'll show you again by match facts. There you go. 9 shots for us, 8 on target. They had 1-on-1. I really don't know what to do, guys. It's really, really weird because it's either way too easy or way too boring. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, though. Otherwise, guys, that's going to be it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode regardless, and I'll catch you all with another video from tomorrow at 4 PM. Stay tuned, guys. You don't want to miss it in tomorrow's videos. So, yeah, I'll catch you all then. Adios.